Hi there, welcome. Rebecca here, and namaste. Today's practice will feature one of my favorite sequences called Dancing Warrior. I love how I actually feel like I'm dancing in the sequence. So we'll start by warming up a little bit, then we'll break down each posture inside the sequence, and then we'll bring it up to speed so you can feel the dancing inside your own body, okay? And like always, if you're not hurting yourself, you're doing it right. Ready? Grab your mat and let's begin. We'll start our practice in child's pose. Knees wide, toes touch. Bring your arms in front of you and rest your forehead down. Start to take a few breaths in and out through your nose. And settle in. If you'd like to set an intention, this is when you will do it. Maybe setting the intention to be as present as possible, or to simply find the joy within the movement. Good. Walk your fingers over to the right side of your mat. Take your left hand and put it on top of your right and reroot the left sit bone down. Take a few breaths into your left side body. And when you're ready, go ahead and walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, right hand on top of left. Reroot the right hip down and breathe into the right side body. And for this whole practice, we'll be breathing in and out through our nose. And bring your fingers back to the middle and come up on spider fingers, pressing the fingertips into the mat and breathing into the armpit here. Your forehead can come up, or you can keep your forehead rested. Good. Take a deep breath in and exhale, pressing the meaty part of the palms into the mat. If you'd like to dedicate your practice to someone, feel free to do so now. Then we'll come up to all fours and we'll create a box with our body. Our shoulders are right over our wrists and our hips are right over our knees. Splay your fingers wide and press your palms into the earth and the fingertips too. Grounding especially the thumb knuckle and the index finger knuckle, meaty part of the palm here. Take a deep breath in and exhale, press into the ground, round up, mad cat. Exhale. Tuck your chin to the sternum at the bottom of the exhale. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward. And exhale, round up, mad cat. You can feel free to do these on your own if you like. Going as quickly or as slowly as feels good in your body. Just one more or two more. Full rounds of mad cat. And cow tilt. Good. Then when inhale, heart together. Lift up, gaze up, and on the exhalation, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Here we're in upside down V, and we're pressing forward and down with our hands, And the heels reach towards the floor as the sits bones reach up. Tail lifting as if you've got a lightsaber between your thighs and you're shining it on the sky. Let's check our alignment by shifting our weight forward to the top of a push-up, making sure that your shoulders are over your wrists here. Toes are slightly in front of the heels. Get grounded in your palms. Take a breath in. And on the exhalation, lift the hips and lower the heels. Walk out the dog, left and right, left and right. Come way up on your toes. Put a nice bend in your knees. Draw your torso towards your thighs. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw the heels down. Start to straighten your legs. Good, and from here we will walk our feet towards our hands, and our hands will walk forward as well to the top of our mat. Yes, and just hang here. So your feet are hips distance apart. You can hold opposite elbows. You can let your head go. You can soften your knees. You can shake your head. No, I'm not afraid of new things. I love Dancing Warrior. Yes, I can't wait to try it. And just relax. Waterfall is a passive posture, so just take the shape and let gravity work its magic. Good. Put a nice deep bend in your right knee. Take your fingers down to the mat and walk your fingers over to the right. Ground into the left IT band, left toes. And the head hangs heavy, so there's no gripping here. And then inhale through center and over to the left. Deep bend in the left knee. Walk the fingers over to the left. Let the head hang heavy. So as you ground into the toes, you'll find you engage the right IT band. Feels really good. And then walk through center. Let's come to a flat back. So lift the tail as if you were in your cow tilt. Bring your fingers either to the floor or to your shins, creating a nice flat back. Your shoulders are away from your ears and your gaze is straight down. Take a couple breaths here, lifting the tail. Again, you've got the lightsaber between your thighs. You're flashing it on the sky behind you. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees and round up. Every time we've been down for a while where our head is below our heart, we want to go slow as we rise. We don't want a head rush. We don't want to faint. We need to really equalize the blood back into our heads. Dragging the shoulders up and down and up and down. Good, creating a nice lubricated joint here. And then maybe reversing it a couple times. And then forward and back and down. Good, let's find mountain pose. So toes touch, heels are apart, and our arms are palm open. Take your arms to the sky on the inhale. Take your gaze up. And on the exhalation, take your right hand down and your left arm up and over. So really like you were between two panes of glass, so you can access the left side of your body and breathe. You can take your gaze down, so it's a nice happy neck here. You can even try looking straight ahead or even up. So find someplace that feels good and breathe. Inhale, arms to the sky. Take your gaze to the sky. On the exhale, take the left hand down and the right arm up and over. Again, like between two panes of glass. And usually that's the bicep over the ear, but try not to force it. Just reach up and then come over as well as you can. Just warming up the side body, which we will access in Dancing Warrior too. One more breath. Then arms come to the sky. Good. Lock your thumbs, reach up out of your rib cage, put the weight in the toes, take the gaze up, maybe find a little back bend, open the armpits, and exhale, hinge and fold, softening the knees, and a nice, easy, gentle swan dive over. Tucking the chin at the bottom, maybe straightening out the legs, maybe. And then inhale, coming to a halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Soften the knees, inhale, root to rise, palms are open, rise up, gaze up. Pinky spiral in, reach up out of the rib cage. And exhale, hands to the heart. Ah. Good, let's continue. Find your mountain and take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Let your eyes flutter open and let's go. Inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale, hinge and fold, enjoy the ride all the way over. Tucking the chin at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift. Here we're gonna soften our knees, take your hands down and step back to the top of a push-up and come straight down on your knees. Good, take a breath in. On the exhalation, gently in one line, take your chest between your hands, nipples to thumbs. Untuck your toes, wrap the elbows, inhale, lift to your cobra. Not a lot of weight in the hands, just like always. Exhale, lower down. Let's take that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Gaze is straight in front of you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, press into your palms. Come onto your knees, lift your toes, and downward facing dog. Good, walk it out. Now I want you to find stillness in your downward facing dog, and I'm going to turn around so you can see the front of me. So you stay in down dog while I turn around. There we go. Now press into your hands and your left foot and take the right leg to the sky on the inhale. Feel the sensation and stay here for the exhale. Dial the right hip down and inhale again. On the exhale, gradually draw your knee under your body and step to your right thumb. If you have to help yourself along with your right hand, then go ahead and do that. Now, while I'm down here, I'm going to check for my feet to be aligned properly. My left foot is going left of center line, and I'm going to step up about a foot, and I release my heel down. Then I take my knee and bend it so my right knee is over my right ankle. I just make sure my hips are square, and then I lift my arms to the sky for warrior one. Good. And breathe in and exhale. In warrior one, we draw the tailbone down. We make sure the hips are square forward. Right knee is over the right ankle, and you trend your knee open so you can see your first and second toes. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Both feet are evenly grounded, and you're in the center of gravity, so your weight is evenly distributed. Take the gaze to the sky. And on the exhale, straighten that front leg, and we're going into warrior two. Now here we're going to open the arms. We're going to open the hips. So the left heel toes back, so the back edge of your left foot is parallel to the front of your mat, and then we're going to bend into our right knee. Actually, I think you're in the back, so it's parallel to the back of your mat. Now we found warrior two. Hips are open, shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Tailbone draws down, and our feet are grounded evenly. Our right knee is over our right ankle, and we can see our first and second toe. A little engagement of the core, so don't lose it in the belly. And then relax the shoulders down, left fingers in line with right. One line of energy, and your gaze is over your right third finger. Okay, take a deep breath in, and exhale. Now we're going into reverse warrior. Back hand comes down, front palm spins up, reaches forward, inhaling, and settling in. So try not to lose the bend in the front knee. That can happen as we go back. And our left hand just slides down our back leg, so no need to grip it or hold it. We're just sort of sliding into this posture. And my bicep is over my ear, but yours may be up here. So just play with where your right side body opens naturally. And breathe in. And on the exhale, we're gonna come back and right into side angle. Here we are. Our forearm is on the top of our thigh. Our knee hasn't moved, it's still on top of our ankle. The left arm is up and over and reaching, and I've got one line of energy from my left heel all the way up through my left fingertips. And my heart is open, my throat is open, my gaze is forward. Okay, take a breath. Exhale, then inhale back to warrior two. And that's the sequence. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around, you guys stay here. Deep breath in. On the exhale, take your right hand outside your right foot, left arm cartwheels down. Then hips square forward, palms come down, back to plank. Breathe in. Exhale, knees and chest. Inhale, heart. Exhale, lower through all fours. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And breathe. Good, let's get this on the other side. So left leg comes up. Again, you're grounded in your hands and your right foot. Doesn't matter if your heel reaches the floor. Take the left leg up, but dial the left hip down. You might want to keep a nice soft bend in your right knee. That's fine. Breathe. And exhale that knee under the body. And step to the left thumb. Again, if you have to help it along with your hand, that's a great way to step forward when you're just learning. Right foot steps forward, plants 45 degrees. My feet are off center. So my left foot is left of center line, my right foot is right of center line. Hips are square to the front, left knee over left ankle. Inhale up, warrior one. Good. So remember the cues from the first side. I just really want you to feel your way into warrior one. So just what is it like for you to be in warrior one? What does it feel like? Play with squaring the shoulders forward. Play with squaring the hips forward. Play with bending in and out of the knee a little bit and planting your feet, drawing the tailbone down, and breathe. Just feel your way into this pose. A lot of yoga is just really being in your body, connecting your body with your breath, and connecting yourself with your body, like actually being in your body. And then you can play with your gaze. Your gaze can go up or down. Take a breath in. And we're going to exhale. We're going to open our arms, heel toe our right foot back, straighten our left knee, and find warrior two. Open hips, open shoulders. Heel to heel alignment now. And the right side of my right foot is parallel to the back of my mat. And breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale, take the right hand down. Now we're going to inhale, take the left palm up and inhale up and over. Okay? Here's our peaceful warrior. We're really stretching the left side body. Try not to crunch too much here, right? We're going to lift up and open, but we still want to have a little space on the right side of the body. And breathe. Play with your drishti, which is your gaze. Breath in. Exhale through warrior two and right over to extended side angle. Left forearm to the thigh, right arm up and over. Again, try not to lose the distance between ear and shoulder here by crunching. Press it away, engage your core, find your feet, and breathe. Inhale, exhale, and inhale to warrior two. Good, we're going to cartwheel down, exhaling left hand outside left foot. Right arm comes up and over, hips square to the front, hands plant, plank pose. Breath in, knees come down, chest comes down. Inhale up to your cobra and exhale. Now instead of going to downward facing dog, I want you to take a break. So take your knees wide, toes touch, and find child's pose. And breathe. You can stack hands on top of the other to take the ground a little higher if your forehead doesn't touch. You can take your hands back by your wrists and circle out your wrists, splaying your fingers wide if you have any kind of soreness in your wrists or fingers. Just really being conscious of what's happening in your body. And then rest for a few breaths. Now you stay there, and I'm going to find child's pose the other way so you can see the front of me. Take your hands in front if they're not there already. Lift yourself up, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. So our dancing warrior sequence is going to start in downward facing dog. I'll cue you, we'll take it nice and slow. Good. Inhale in downward facing dog. And exhale where you are. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale the right foot forward. Plant your back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Heel comes back. Warrior two. Same exhale. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel down. Plank. And take your vinyasa. You stay there. I'm going to switch my body around so you can see the front of me. Good. Breath in and more in your dancing warrior in. Exhale. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, left knee under the body, step. Right foot plants. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten the front leg, heel toe, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel down. Plank. Knees down. Chest down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, we're going into down dog. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Feels so good. Take 3 breaths and we'll do it again. This time I'm going to stay where I am. From down dog, inhale. We're going to pick it up a little bit. Exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel down. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a deep breath in. A slow breath out. Deep breath in. And take a child's pose. Nice job. Good. Press into your hands. Take your hands back to your knees. We're going to take a toe stand here. So you may want blocks for this, or you may not. If you want blocks, put them on the sides of your hips here. We're going to come into toe stand, and our gaze or our drishti is 4 feet in front of us on the mat. So we're going to press into our fingertips and tuck our toes. And first of all, we're just going to take a breath right here. And if this is okay with you, some yogis just absolutely can't stand this because it makes their toes hurt, but it's actually really good for your feet. Within reason. Sharp, shooting pains. No bueno, come on out. Breathe. Now we'll go into toe stand. So we're gonna bring our hands down either to the blocks or to the mat, shift the weight back onto our toes. And here we have a 90-degree angle. So we have an angle from our knees to our hips is the bottom of the L, right? We're creating an L. And then the top is from our hips to our shoulders. Squeeze the knees together, lift the heart, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Your drishti is 4 feet in front, and just find some stillness there. And if you want a little bit more and to challenge yourself, you can come into half namaskar, or maybe even full namaskar. And breathe. If you fall out, that's okay. You can try again. That's why it's called a practice. Okay, come on out. Turn around, sit on your bum. Find your bottom mid-mat. Then take an inhale, take the arms to the sky. And exhale, round down, one vertebra at a time. All the way down, engage your core. Good, now stretch. Bring your hands down, bend your knees. Good, tickle your ankles with your fingers. This is your alignment. If you can't reach, then basically it's about, maybe 4 to 6 inches from hips to heels. Feet are parallel, planted on the earth like you're about to stand. Good. And slowly breathe in and out through your nose. And on your next inhale, you're going to press into your feet and lift your hips to the sky. Keep your chin in line with your sternum. Press into your feet, lift your hips a little higher, and then release any gripping you have in your glutes. So you want your glutes to be firm, but not gripping. And breathe. Couple breaths. Good, one more breath. And lower down. Good. So from here, you can take your right foot right of center, left foot left of center. You can windshield wiper out your knees, out your legs, left and right, left and right. And then draw the knees into the chest. The feet back down. Good. Take your arms out like a T. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, draw the knees over to the left. Chin to the right shoulder corner. Relax the right shoulder down. Take a couple of breaths for supine spinal twist. Good, then inhale to center. Take your knees up. You can do a little mini bridge in between if you like. Deep breath in. Exhale, knees to the right, chin to the left. So here, if your shoulder comes up, that's okay. You're just going to encourage it down, closer to the mat. And again, look for some length here. And the twist comes from here, from the spinal twist is from the thoracic. And it continues up through your cervical spine if you choose to add the neck. 2 breaths. And then we'll just bring our knees back up. Give ourselves a little bridge. And let's extend our arms over our heads and our toes long. Deep breath in. Open your mouth, let go. One more, in, stretch. This time take the arms down. Bring your hands in close to your body. Toes touch. And then let the toes fall open. Let the palms face up and close your eyes. Just feel the body as it is now. Maybe there was a shift in your practice. Maybe you're a little looser than you were when you started. Just bring our attention to our body and what it's telling us. Good, and then we find stillness here. And if you'd like a drishti inside, your third eye point, which is between your eyebrows, back about an inch, you can actually open your eyes inside your mind and look at that point. With every exhalation, just become a little heavier. Letting go. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. If you'd like to start to come out with me, you can wiggle your fingers or your toes, both. Gentle movements into the ankles and the wrists. Maybe move your head from side to side. And then make your way over to one side. And I like to rest my cheek on my bicep like a pillow. Draw your knees in. And this is the point where we say if you would like to leave something behind you in your mat that no longer serves you, you can do that right now. No matter what it is. And the awareness is the first step to change. Then we'll press into one palm and we'll come into a comfortable seat. Just notice your body, how it feels right now. And also notice your mind, what thoughts come, if there's a pattern there. And notice your heart. How do you feel emotionally? Just ask. Good, and then now let's acknowledge our practice. So bring your hands together in front of your hearts and acknowledge the fact that you just did something really good and healthy for you. You learned something maybe, or you explored your body, or you moved your body on the breath. Good. You have to celebrate the little victories. Now tuck your chin to your chest. And namaste. Well done, yogis.